there, just a follow-up on that last video for the Roland RD series keyboards, stage pianos. Once you've created a custom live set, how do you save it? I'm glad you asked. It's pretty important. Basically, once you're happy with the way things sound, you've got our synth here and harp here, you want to save it. So somewhere on your keyboard there will be a write button. On the 700 it's way here on the right. I believe the 800 has it in the second position from the top, I think. So you click write, and what's going to happen with the display, it's going to give you a name and a destination. I have yet to find a short way to change these letters. Playing the keyboard doesn't change the letters, hitting buttons doesn't. Oh, actually, I take that back, hitting buttons does. Well, it gives you numbers anyway, but not the letters. So on the 300 you'll have to use the increment decrement, which is kind of painful, but you can hold it down. So there, all the way to the left, it's blank, although I think on the 800 it just keeps cycling through, so it doesn't actually stop, which is kind of annoying. So if we wanted to name this, and I'll spare you the clicks, but you can basically dial in the letters that you want. The cursor keys will move, so where the block is highlight is the letter that you'll be changing. So yeah, exactly. So the destination you could change, you cursor down, and if you wanted to use a different location, you could. I'm not going to replace an existing one. Since the tutorial was a net live set, let's replace that one. So yes, there's a flashing button here, because if you hit that enter key, it's going to say, are you sure? And you have a choice to hit exit or enter. In this case we want to enter because we want to save it. That was the point, to show you that. There we go, there's our new live set. Yay! So to select it, that's where you have to remember what bank you stored it in. So like if we were in user bank in this case, so user, say we went to 6 and then went back to 7, it's no longer on our patch because the first patch in that group is, in this case is 141, we were at 160. So we would have to click increment to get there. And there's our live set. Now there's a really nifty feature on the 800. I don't know if it's on the 300. And it doesn't appear to be on the 700. But look in the manual for something called patch swapping, or swapping live sets. The way it's done on the 800 is you, with an existing live set, you hold down the shift key and then you pick another bank where you want it to go. And then you can cursor down and change the destination location, which is really convenient because these keyboards, even the user banks, when you hit one, it comes with like an example that might be useful in the future. You don't want to lose it, but you'd rather put your patches that you want to use, your live sets, in the topmost locations. So that's handy. Another footnote for the RG800. It does not have a dedicated tone edit button. So when you're in layer edit, how do you get to the tone edit? You can. Actually, you have to make sure that your cursor is on the tone, so it's all the way at the left in layer edit. In the case of the 800, there's a live set edit button at the upper right. You hit that, you go into here, then you hit the enter key. And when you hit the enter key on the 800, it's the equivalent of hitting tone edit on the 300 or the 700. Okay? So just a footnote there so that you can access those things. Alright? Thanks. Subscribe if you find this useful, and I'll see you next time.